Hello students, welcome to yet another session of political science. We are getting started with a new chapter today, and the name of the chapter is Challenges to and the Restoration of the Congress System. So let us understand the concepts of this chapter. See students, when India had become independent, then India was already suffering with a lot of problems. With having Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru as India's first Prime Minister, somehow India succeeded to manage and face these problems. But with the death of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, there was a very big question or a challenge of political succession in 1960. And this era of 1960s is also known as a dangerous decade. There is mostly a question asked that which era is known as a dangerous decade in CBSE board. So the answer is the era of 1960s. And why is it known as the dangerous decade? First and foremost, poverty was quite a lot. Another thing was food shortage or production failure because of droughts leading to conditions of famine. Then political shift. What was the challenge of political shift? By this time already India was making friendship with China, and in 1962 you already know that we had a war with China. So this was a transitional phase when India was trying to maintain its international reputation also. Now, let us understand that what happened after the death of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. So, from Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru to Shastri, what sort of transition of power was being observed? When Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru died, there was a unanimous decision, and K. Kamraj, who was the president of Congress party, had a discussion with other party leaders, and unanimously, without any opposition, they came to the conclusion that uh, Pandit Lal Bahadur Shastri, who was from Uttar Pradesh, should be chosen as the Prime Minister of the country. He already had served for a quite long span as a cabinet minister in Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's term. Moreover, in his last years, Pandit Nehru had started relying on him more and more. So earlier he was working in the railway ministry, but because one accident took place, so taking the moral responsibility of that big accident, Lal Bahadur Shastri ji had resigned from his post. Now, as I told you, India was suffering from poverty, it was suffering from illiteracy, it was suffering in context of international relations also, because we already had a clash with China, and multiple crop failures because of drought and a situation of famine. So, Lal Bahadur Shastri ji is also known for his slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, where he tried to address both the aspects of the difficulties also, as well as the solution for those difficulties also. So Lal Bahadur Shastri, he became the Prime Minister of India, and he went to visit Tashkent, which was a place in the then USSR, where he suddenly died. And presently Uzbekistan uh, is having Tashkent as its capital. So the causes of his death were not known, and a void was created in Indian politics. Now the question came that who would be next. So from Lal Bahadur Shastri, the Indian Congress had two choices. Either they should choose Morarji Desai, or they should go for the choosing Mrs. Indira Gandhi as their next Prime Minister. So Mrs. Indira Gandhi was already serving in the cabinet of Lal Bahadur Shastri, though her experience was not that enormous. But the Congress leaders chose to support her because first and foremost